Hey everybody, this is Delta for Paul Productions. Today I'm going to do a review on some Katadyn mini filters, which is right here. I'll give you a quick little breakdown of it real quick. This is the Katadyn mini. It's sold on average between $70 and $100 depending on your source. About the filter, it's rated at a 2,000 gallon capacity or 7,000 liters. It'll pump half a liter a minute. Its weight is 8 ounces and it's rated as a 0.2 micron filter. I purchased this through JRH. Been purchasing a lot of my prep items from them over the last couple of years, and great service. So if you need to pick one up, pick it up from them, or search around. But I got a really good buy on this on survivalpreparedness.com. They had a group buy a while back. So, but about the filter, it's pretty simple. To service it, you can take off the handle, pump right there. There's an O-ring that will need to be lubed and cleaned every once in a while during your maintenance of the filter. And they supply a tube of their lube when you purchase the filter. To get the element out, basically you turn it and it pulls right out. There's an O-ring right here. It snaps back in, goes in. Right here, let me pull that back out so I can show you, sorry about that, is actually a gauge for your element. Supplied also with your hose for your outlet, a 3M scrub pad to clean the filter element, and a float for your inlet. The inlet line is actually stored in the bottom of this. You open it up and inside is your inlet line, and close it back down and there you go. It's got a little tiny metal pre-filter right in here. Let's see if you can see that. And that's about it. So when you're in the field, of course, you know, put your little we won't need it for here, but basically this will slide over this, just like almost the other filters that are out on the market. So that way you keep your inlet from just sitting, you know, right on the bottom of in the muck. And to operate it, just pump it up and down like all the others. Now, to show you it works, I went out and I didn't try to find any of the nasty water that we got down here in the Great Southeast, but I went to this little drainage canal, ditch, whatever you'd like to call it, that's down the street from here, and just got a basic dump the 5-gallon bucket in. So that's what's in here. And of course it's got all kinds of little junk floating around the bottom, and it's got a slight green tea kind of color to it. Nothing too nasty, but still, nonetheless, it's untreated water. And of course, and here's your clean one. So I figured I'd show you how at least it works, versus just rambling on about specifications and prices and all that other good junk. So first you get your hose put on. You don't have to, but it's easier to do. Now hopefully I can do this without getting water all over the place fixing them by myself. So in goes the one end. Let's put this over here. Again, I apologize. And let's set this right here. Oh, we're pumping. Now, the one thing you want to do before you use any of your filters in the field, any of the ceramic ones and even the pleated paper style carbon filters, like which is in the Hiker and the Hiker Pro and stuff, you always want to run anywhere, well, actually just refer to the website, but most of them it's anywhere between 1 liter and 1 gallon. I know with the larger drip filters they recommend, you know, a gallon plus. With these, usually they say filter through 1 liter. The reason why they tell you that is they want you to get all the gunk that's on the filter from the manufacturing process. That's your ceramic dust, your carbon dust, whatever. Anybody that's ever used one of these and has done it either before they got in the field or when they got in the field, did realize that the first batch of water that comes out of your filter is actually kind of murky. I know with the Hiker, when I first did it, there was chunks of carbon and charcoal and all kinds of, you know, cloudy black dust that was coming out through it. But, you know, after 1 liter to 2 liters, just flush it out and you're good to go. As you can see right here, we went from this, like I said, it's hard to tell with the color, so I was hoping to get a better contrast for you there, but that's that. And here's the nice, clean, crystal clear water. So let me drink it for you. Tastes better than nasty city tap water, that's for sure. So make sure you flush it out when you get it. Make sure you maintain it per the instructions from the company. Besides that, I've been using the Katadyn line of filters since like '03, and the Hiker, you know, again being like their low entry line, is a very good filter, and I'll also be doing a review on that later on. Similar to this, just give you a general breakdown. This is the next step up. If I had to do it again, I would have purchased this right off the bat. There's only like a $20 to $40 difference, again depending on your sources. You know, the Hiker's only rated for 200 plus gallons with the pleated filter. This is 2,000. So, you know, it's also probably about 5 ounces lighter. So anybody that's wanting to shave 5 ounces off their gear, this is a way to do it. There's also a lot of, you know, deals with, you know, dropping the ceramics and you know, the ceramics freezing. Honestly, down here, you know, unless I leave this out on the coldest night, it's not going to freeze. But, you know, common sense would be, if that's what's going to happen, you know, put it in the foot of my sleeping bag. I've heard people where they've actually turned around and stood on these and threw them on the ground during prep shows and stuff like that. For me, somebody my size, I think I break it. Not that I'm like extremely large, but still. But I haven't yet to break my Hiker, and it's in my get home bag. It gets thrown around in my truck every day whenever I go to work and wherever I go, and it's held up, and it's held up on all the hikes I've done, all the camping trips and everything. You know, from filtering mud out of, like, you know, a mud puddle to nice clean spring water. It's done it all, and I'm pretty 100% confident that this will do the same. So if you're looking for a filter that's a step up from like a pleated filter that's got a longer life and a larger capacity, go with the Katadyn Mini. So, well, I'm Delta for Pop Productions. Again, you know, come over and check out survivalandpreparedness.com, and also check out JRH Enterprises, where you can you know, pick up some good deals on water filtration and other prep items, especially now with the way the times are. It's, you know, everybody's out there trying to get it, so get it while you can and find the good prices. So we'll see you over at survivalandpreparedness.com. I'm Delta for Pop Productions. Thanks for viewing.